Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Jennifer, but today's video is a special video because it is a collab with one of my nearest and dearest friends on YouTube, and I would consider in real life, and that is Ash from Makeup and Chaos. Now, if you are not subscribed to their channel, please pause me, click the link in the description, and go subscribe to them. You will be amazed. Now, our collab is, she's going to do a makeup look in my style, if you would. And I'm going to do a makeup look in her style. Now, if you are a friend already of both of our channels, this is going to be a hoot. It's going to be a hoot for this video. Ash's video might be 30 seconds long because, you know, I don't do a whole lot to mine. But out of all of the collabs that I've done, I am quite nervous for this one because Ash is a true artist. And I do mean that in the most professional way. They have so much talent and make everything they do look effortless. Me, well, you know, if you're on this channel, you already know, I mean, you know. But I'm going to attempt, I don't typically do looks in the same style that they do. So, bear with me. Have a little sympathy for me, just a little bit. I did go ahead and put some concealer all the way up and some under my eyes. Now this I don't mind wiping off. I just put some concealer under there so it will be easier to wipe the powder and the fallout off, because I'm fully anticipating that. And I'm just going to lay down a lot of powder because I really am anticipating a lot of fallout mishaps. So, just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. Well, as they say, trust the process. Okay. Now, let me pop some on that side, too. Okay. Ash does a lot of, I mean, the range. I've seen dark, sultry. I've seen bright. I've seen there is not a color that they put on their eyes that doesn't look good. They truly can pull off anything. So, this is quite the challenge for me. But here we go. This was the hardest part. Now, Ash and I have collabed before. And we collabed and we used this Beauty Bay X Nikki Tutorials palette. And that's what the inside of that looks like. And this is the only Beauty Bay palette that I have at this moment. I did order 3 palettes that were on a heck of a deal just because I had seen Ash and several other people really using their Beauty Bay palettes. And I was like, oh man, that is beautiful and so inexpensive. So I was, you know, I really trust them. So I was like screenshotting pictures and I was like, okay, which one? This one and this one and this one, or that one and that one and that one. So anyway, and then I picked out this Ace Beauté, the Vintage Dawn. if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Ash has this palette as well. And this has more of, you know, this row is more what I would think when I think of Ash, the darker. And then I brought my two most colorful palettes out. And that is this Rude Cosmetics. What is it called? It's called this. And it looks like that. There's a lot of fun colors in there. And then good old ABH right there, which I think I'm going to dip into these. Now, these probably, this row, and this row, these are what I would gravitate towards. But I'm going to use, I think, a little bit of probably this one and this one to hopefully achieve a Ash-worthy look. Wish me luck, y'all, because here we go. Now, Ash's videos, man, she just goes in. You hear me? She just is like, you know what? I like this. I plop, plop, plop. And she goes all in. So, we're going to do that. And I'm going to kick things off with this red shade right there. And she uses her entire lid, which is not something I do. So here we go. I've not practiced this. This is 100% real time, if you would. Okay, let's see. She really wings it out. The one thing that I won't be able to kind of replicate or do is the liner, because I have very hooded eyes, and I'm really afraid if I do manage to come up with a decent job, that would really F it up. Liner. Something on this brush. That red is coming off more of a fuchsia. The red in the ABH palette. There's no red in this one. Let's see. There is a red in the Beauty Bay, which is this one. So I'm going to dip in this one and see if this is going to... Yeah, this gives me more of a red. You can still see some of that fuchsia peeping out, I think. And I'm just going to take... This is a slanted brush. I don't know if you can see how it's made. There we go. It's a little dollar brush from AOA. I usually use this when I'm applying, like, now I'm going to go in. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to kind of wipe it down a little bit to diffuse it. And I'm going to go in with this orange right here. And see what we can do with that. When Ash does do their colorful looks, it's just so seamless and beautiful. Okay. Now, let's go in with this purple. This purple right there. Again, same brush. And I'm just kind of slightly blending them together. Okay. Now, let's take this brush, which is a It Cosmetics. Gosh, I got this brush a long time ago. It says, you do you. It says all over shadow. It's in the shape of a pencil. With a, I mean, really looks like a pencil. And so that's the way the little handle is shaped. Now I want to take this yellow color right there and just go over the top. Blend all of that in. Let's see. I'm gonna have to hold my lid for this. Look at old eyes. I'm gonna clean this up right through there. Okay. And barely going in, I'm barely going on the actual end of the shadows that I put up there, but I am. Okay, now for this part right here, I'm going to go in with this white that was in the palette, that white. And I'm just using the same brush. I'm just really packing it on. I would have used that very first brush that I used, but it's got so much, it's got so much color on it. Okay. Well, that just brightened everything up, didn't it? Let me go back in and see how it really, well, I'm not really mad at it. It kind of lightened that purple up a little bit, but I'm going to take a lighter purple and just kind of touch the end there. Okay. There we go. For a shimmer, I think I'm going to go into this palette right here because it has more shimmers than the ABH palette. So, let's start with this blue one right there because that's so pretty. And oh, it's chunky. I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to kind of, oh shit, what do I want to do? Is this a glittery one? Tap a little bit there. This isn't what I thought it was. Or either it's dried up one. And then I'm going to take this pink right there and put that right here. Put that over that white and that pink. And I have a red. Do I have a red shimmer? I don't have a red shimmer in those. And I don't have a red shimmer there. But let's see how red that is. Oh, that's more rust. A little bit. Just grabbed a little bit of this shade, which is Gleam from the Ace Beauté palette. And I'm just, you can't really see it. So we're going to put that one back up because I'm not going to mess with that one again. But I am going to take, since I've been using the two, since I've mainly been using the ABH and the Beauty Bay, that's what I'm going to stick with. Now, I'm going to take, what do we want to put, what color over here? You know what? I know what color. We're going to do Mr. Tutorials, which is this color right here. This is actually one of my favorite colors in the palette as well. I'm gonna use my finger and just tap a little bit up there. And now I'm gonna take this shimmer called Ivy and kind of fill in some of these blanks. Gosh, how the shit I'm gonna replicate this on this side? Well, this is new for me, y'all. Oh. I'm thinking, do I want to do any more? I need to put something right there in the center. Because that's that red shade that I used. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up this shade right here in this Rude Cosmetics palette. I think that's very pretty. And I'm just going to use my finger. I hope it doesn't look muddy on camera. It really doesn't look that muddy off. But now I'm rethinking my green choice over here. So, nope, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave the green. I think once I clean it up a little bit, maybe that will help. Okay. Putting you guys on pause. I'm going to clean this eye. Do my dag darndest to get this eye. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. I cleaned up the edges a little bit. But then I remembered that I had gotten my sponge tip applicators in. So I pulled out some pigments that I have a bunch of these little Makeup Geek pigments that I never use, but I won't get rid of because I just won't. So what I want to do is put pigment all over this. And the pigment that I want to do is Kaleidoscope. Well, not all over it, but I want to put some pigment. Let's put the pigment on the lid, the actual lid. Kind of leave all of this there. Yes, it's not. This is my literal first time doing makeup like this, so. But let's do that. Now, I'm going to take some concealer and I'm just going to put that over my lid here. Really just covering up what I did. And I'm going to take one of these sponge tip applicators. And here's the pot. These are very, very messy. This one is in the shade Kaleidoscope. And this is actually the newest one that I have. It came in a Makeup Geek mystery box, I think. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Well, I may add another on top of that in just a second. But let's do this other eye while we are here. I think these videos are so fun, and I'm well out of my comfort zone in terms of what I would typically do. I am having so much fun doing this. You know, I just learned so much. I've learned so much these 7 months on YouTube. I've made so many wonderful connections. Ash being, you know, right there at the top. They really are. Nah, I think I am going to put a little bit of this on. This is a sparkler. The other was a pigment. This one was a pigment. Yep, kaleidoscope. It was a pigment. And this is Halo, and it's a sparkler. So, this will get everywhere, but that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We're gonna win. We're here to stay. Yes, I was a cheerleader in middle school, not high school. Yep, this is a sparkly. I'm just using what's even on the cap. I don't even have to go in the or what's spilled out. Man, these sponge tip applicators are perfect for this. They're also perfect for your nails. Like if you want to put, and I have used pigment before on my nails. I'm hoping that's coming through. Let me try something. I'm going to kind of coat the applicator, but I am going to spray it and see. Yep, you fall. If I can get that to come to life a little bit. Okay, yep, there we go. I have used these on my nails before. Just you take a, whatever polish you like. If it's a plain color or I don't want to say plain, a solid color. And you can take and, put these on your nails like that. Before I was scooping a little bit of pigment out and putting it in one of the little pots that I save from various things. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of my face and I will be back. For the under eyes, I will do those on camera. I just put a little bit of what was on this brush, that first original brush, under my eyes a little bit. Let's see. Do I want to do anything else? Yeah. What color did we lose? We lost a little bit of the blue. So I'm going in the Rude Cosmetics, and I'm going back in with that blue shade right there, and I'm going to put it along the bottom. Because, yeah, we did lose that a little bit. And I'm going to have to spray it. And I'm just kind of, definitely lost it on this side. So I'm going to see if I can just put a little bit more there. So it will kind of, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go clean up everything else around here, hopefully polish this up a little bit, and I'll be back with the completed look. Okay, guys, this is the final look, this is not at all how Ash looks. It's a beautiful and polished and blended to filth. This is not. My eyes are watering. They have been watering. I've had to maneuver things, but this is as best as I can get it right now. I didn't even put foundation on as they were starting to water so bad. So I was just slapping on blush, highlighter, lipstick. It took me a minute to find the lip that I wanted to use. The lip was the first thing that I was able to pick out. But I will tell you what I used. I used this Pop Permanent Pouch liquid lip color in the shade OMG Violet. And it looks like that. And then I topped it with this Lime Crime Wet Cherry. I don't know if this has a shade on it, but anyway, it looks like that. So I paired these two. Together, and I really liked it. And then I just took my little foam tip and one of the little eyeshadows that I used. I just kind of boop, 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 tapped it in the center to take some of the shine down, but still keep the sparkle. Highlighter, I used what was on my desk, which is this Revlon Skin Lights. If I don't throw it across the room. In 201 Daybreak Glimmer. Absolutely love this highlighter. I just love it. It's very wet. The blush that I started to use, it's now broken. I've used this one time. That was in another video that's posted. But this is the Pixie by Petra in Whisper Pink. I am going to go see if I can fix this. If not, you'll see it again in an empties. But when I saw that was broken and I couldn't really do anything with it, I took this palette and I used that shade right there as my blush. Put a little bit of bronzer, which was my Catrice Sungasm, which happened to just be on my desk. I used it. I was going to do mascara, but with my eyes watering as bad as they are, I'm not going to. So, this is my look. I don't know how much of this I will cut out. I hope I did Ash proud. Oh, I did do a little bit of liner, and I used the Urban Decay 24 Hour in Psychedelic Sister. So, thought that was perfect. I do use this quite a bit. I do. Obviously, you know, I had to stick with my purples, and I got a little pink in there. But anyway, I'm going to go get this hot mess off and hope I can get this video uploaded. Thank you guys for watching. And in the words of Ash, I'm just going to go now. Bye.